What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Chicago Realist. You know what I'm saying? We got the real Young G back again. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy.
Again, yeah.
So what's been new, man, since the last time you got here? Besides the album that you just dropped like 5 days ago, Mixed Emotions 5.
Man, come on, man. 5 days ago, this Mixed Emotions 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, had to spin a block on my boy, but man, all blessings of God, bro. We just got done doing Bel Air promo shootout in Atlanta. So I'll shout out Bel Air and the folks over there at Bel Air. We just got done meeting with AU Vodka. It's another company that's from the UK. They're coming up in the US now. Cause I got done meeting with them. So we just trying to take the campaign and keep on pushing it into retail, pushing it into sales, pushing it into the acting, pushing it into everything more than just music, all around entertainment, all around business. So just trying to stand on business and just show the people you can do this without the machine. And that's a label.
That's a fact. So how did the liquor thing going on? And are you planning on getting, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a liquor deal or be a brand ambassador?
Honestly, right now, I locked in with you know what I'm saying, Bel Air, so I'm definitely a brand ambassador for Bel Air. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I appreciate them a lot because, like I said, I just reached out to Brett Brish, and my man's was like, yeah, come on out. So I flew out to New York. How it all started was I flew out to New York because they got a headquarters in New York and they got a headquarters in Atlanta. Okay. So I flew out to New York. I met my man's Matt. Shout out Matt. And he showed me around. They hosted me because, they DM'd me. It was like, we could send you bottles, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, but we'd rather much have you come out there and we host you. I said, say less. I said, on my own budget, I'm going to fly myself out, get out there, and I'm going to holler at them folks one-on-one. Want to show them folks I'm serious. Because anything you do, you got to be serious with. So I hollered at them. We chopped it up. We took photos, and then it's been popping ever since. And then AU Vodka, I locked in with them not too long ago. I went over there and, I DM'd them. They sent me a gold briefcase because they call Gold Gang. Had my name on a bottle. And it was crazy, That's man. Hard. So we just trying to just see what direction it takes me in for real. So,
like, I see you always promote, like, marketing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And making sure, like, people know it's okay to market yourself, get paid platforms to post you and get yourself out there. So, what, like, when you was coming up, like, what's some brands that you use? What's some platforms that you would recommend people to use?
Man, number one, I say definitely Chicago Wave. Number two, Chicago Media Takeout. You know what I'm saying? That's everything for the crib. Them the two best ones. Chicago Media Takeout and Chicago Wave. Them the two top platforms in the city, point blank. You know what I'm saying? And I would say other platforms like, other different blogs like, Underground Alert, different blogs that you see out there that you see might be popping stuff like Hot Tunes, different blogs that you can hit up. And some of these blogs, if they show you love, they show you love. They be like, can you throw me 35? Can you throw me 20? Throw me that 25, throw me that 30. Because guess what? Everything when it comes from another source, it looks more popular to people, right? Because we could post our own content and people are like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. But when another platform, a huge platform posted, it's like now I got to pay attention. Now he doing something. It's motion. It's crazy. People follow certain things. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to pay for promotion, pay for promotion. If you build a relationship with these people that run these blog pages, build their relationship. Yeah. It's no right or wrong answer, but it's going to help you in the long run.
So do you think it'll be better like if a blogger posted versus an artist? Or it don't matter?
I say all around promotion because at the end of the day, you could post something and it can reach a certain spot. But then blogs is gossip. Blogs is music. Blogs is the news. Blogs is whatever happened to somebody last week, a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I say on both ends because they got an audience that you may not can tap into yet. Yeah. But if your music's fire and and you're fire with just everything that you do all around, it's gonna pay off. People gonna click. You got to be interesting too. You just can't be a person that's posting music. And it's like, okay, everybody posts music. Right. What make you interesting?
So let's talk about because you've been moving around. We was just talking about that before even the camera started rolling. Yeah. How did you do the daytime Chicago? How you get on that, man? That was amazing. That's big. You know what I'm saying? That's big. So how did that come about?
Man, that's a blessing of God. Number one. Number two, I just reached out to them. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to them. I said, yo, I would love to come on the show and talk about my story as an independent artist, because I think they're only 2 years in, going on 3 years now. Mm-hmm. And I seen that they had different artists on there, right? So I'm like, yo, if I can get on there, that's dope. So they told me to send my pitch to the email. I sent my pitch to the email, and within 2 days or so, somebody got back with me, told me to send my EBK, told me to send my bio, told me to send my credentials. I sent everything to them. They said, you know what, this will be an interesting segment to have. So that day, I sent it back to me. And they let me know my date to be on the show. I came on the show, and it was on ever since. So I appreciate them folks at WGN Daytime Chicago, especially being an independent artist. I tell people, they like, who's your PR? It's your PR set that up? I'm like, man, I just hit these folks, bro. Like this is my thing. You can do this yourself. A lot of people be stuck in their ways to where they feel like I got a blue check mark, and now you can play for the blue check mark. You know what I'm saying? But I got a blue check mark. I'm an artist. I'm too cool for school. No, use your mouthpiece. You got to connect. Because if you ain't got the money to pay for a PR, you got to do this stuff yourself. Now I can pay for a PR, but my thing is this: if I know how to do this stuff, why would I pay for that?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Won't it make sense?
So like, I was gonna ask too. Then what's up with the album, right?
Yeah.
Now, why stick with it? The name, the Mixed Emotions, for this long. Like now you on 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to know what's different from the last 4, and then why the run on. You know what I'm saying, with the album?
Well, I feel like everybody got that one album that's that sequence. Like for Wayne, it's the Carters, right?
That's a fact.
So it's like I feel like Mixed Emotions was one of the albums that when I came out, because I was dropping music a lot, right? People were like, okay, this or that. Mixed Emotions was the first one to be like, you kind of guessed something here. Like we kind of like this. Like you still got to perfect your flow, you still got to perfect your storytelling, your rhyme scheme, but you kind of got something here,
right?
And it was a way for me just to tell my story, as far as like what I was going through in life, because in life, as humans, we all got mixed emotions. One day we up, one day we down, one day we angry, one day we sad, one day is like I'm to myself, one day I want to be around people. So we always dealing with emotions as humans. So I want to find a title that can connect with people.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep on putting my foot on the gas with this title, because every day I am going through changes. Like every day I'm going through changes. Like I tell my homies all the time, I'm regular. They're like, nah, bro, you ain't regular. But it's like I keep that mindset, because it's like, nah, bro, like, you know, but I realize what they saying, because I go certain places now. It's like, oh snap, you that dude for? I was just at lyrical lemonade Summer Smash, and you know I'm walking to the G-Ride after the show. Some fans right there was like, hey, you that boy that be on Chicago Wave all the time. Hold on, can we? I'm like it'd be crazy, because I be in my own head, so I'd be like, dang, okay, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, this one is the one that we just talk about me going through the change, talk about me dealing with becoming fame, and just being an example to, you know what I'm saying, a youth, and just showing people that you can do this the independent route. It may take longer, but it's gonna be worth it, because it's gonna last longer.
For sure. So in recent news, you know what I'm saying, it went viral, right, in the city. You know what I'm saying, the wife and son, the mother and son, my fault. Maxwell's the son ended up killing dude that, you know what I'm saying. What you feel about, like, how you feel about that situation? Usually, because at first they arrested both of them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then they tried, you know, thank God they dropped the charges.
Yeah,
but
man.
like, what you think about, like, just how crazy the city is? I mean, for something like that to happen, they got to be traumatizing, right?
It's definitely traumatizing, but you know, that young man stuck up for his mama. That young man was willing to protect his mama. And at the end of the day, I feel like any man in that situation gonna protect their mama. We all love our mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, we gonna go to war about that woman. That's the woman that gave us life. You feel me? So I feel like that young man did what he had to do to protect, you know what I'm saying, the person that he loved. Because he may not have a daddy in the household. He may not have, you know what I'm saying, she might be all he got.
Yeah.
And you got to protect it, because you got to think it could have went left, and that could have had that kid go down the wrong dark path if you'd have lost his mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's traumatizing. Both situations are traumatizing. It's thank God that he got dropped, because at the end of the day, it was self-defense. But at the end of the day, you know, by law, if you're not concealed and carried and this and that, you got to go to jail. It got to be illegal and things like that. But we all know that was self-defense.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know?
That's a fact. Also, right now, you know, like a lot of rap, but like you say, marketing, right? A lot of rappers, they'll start beef. They'll do this and that. Like, what you think your thing is? Like, I don't want to say like a gimmick, like, but like, what's your, like, I don't, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got what
I'm
saying. Like my thing is, I would never beef, because at the end of the day, for what? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, somebody gonna get up with you soon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, internet. People feel tough on the internet, but in real life, they ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as with me going, it was just to really just putting myself out there. Like I said before, and I said the same story. I was making music. It was going up a block. It was going up a local avenue. It was like one going nowhere, and I was getting frustrated. So I said, you know what? Oh, this your favorite artist? Well, I'm gonna network with your favorite artist, and not only am I gonna network with your favorite artist, we're gonna really be locked in. Like, this ain't this ain't no meet and greet. Like, bro, we locked in. You gonna see me whether I gotta go to Detroit, whether I gotta fly out to LA. Right. I'm gonna be there. You gonna see me, ain't you? Yeah, that's me. That's G. So at the end of the day, my thing was, I'm gonna get around the industry and I'm gonna be a part of the industry, it's gonna make you want to listen to me. So that was my whole thing. Like, why can I not be next to the, you know what I'm saying, the Lil Waynes, the Yo Gottis, the Moneybagg Yos, the Young Thugs, you know, Free Thug, the Lil Durks. Why can I be around these big name artists? Like, at the end of the day, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I just had to talk with one of the security homies, and we was just talking about, man, we see the same people. Like, it's really a circle when you really inside this industry for real, because it's a lot of artists that make music, right? And in fact, they probably feel like these people are so unreachable, so untouchable. Yeah. But when you really figure out what works for you, it becomes a circle. You know what I'm saying? So I just found out what worked for me. What worked for me that might not work for another artist.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, if you go around artists and you meet people, don't look for handouts. I look for information, I look for knowledge. Because I can do this myself. I'm an independent mogul. I'm an independent boss. I'm a Birdman. I'm a Jay-Z. I'm a Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? I'm all these moguls in one. You know what I'm saying? In my head. So if you can give me game and I can structure my blueprint to be just like how you made your blueprint was, or bigger, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then speaking of Free Young Thug, now what? Now Young Thug dropped the album.
Yo,
Gunna dropped the album. Right?
yeah.
Which one you rocking, man? Which one you feeling,
man? It's the shade. I ain't want to shade, man. Shout out Thug, man. Shout out Thug. But as far as the Gunna situation though, I felt like, you know, ain't nobody really gonna know the ins and outs of it until Thug really say something. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? Like, right?
But just golf, like just music. Was it hard though?
Musically, you know what I'm saying? I ain't taking nothing away from Gunna. He's a great artist. Yeah, musically, he's gonna always be a great artist. Everybody knows that. For sure. But you know, if you live in that life, it's a certain code. Now, I don't know the details of his case, and I don't know what he really got going on. But if you want to talk just music, he's cold. But at the same time, it's like you want to talk loyalty. You know, you always got to rock with Thug.
So you definitely not choosing the Gunna album over Thug.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they both musically good. But, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about that's Slime. That's King Slime. Like, that's the man that put on a lot of people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, out of respect, it's got to go with Slime.
Now, like, let's say, like, okay, when you around a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, different celebrities. It ain't just artists. It's a lot. You just around just people who got, you know, moguls, right?
Yeah.
Now, I did see and I noticed on your albums, you got very selective few features. Is there a reason for that?
Like I said, everything is just like, it's relationship based, right? So my thing is, once I said, I go around a lot of artists not looking for nothing. I go around for game and we kick it, we vibe, we you know, we rock out. We really don't talk about music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really like, some people go around, people like, hey, I done seen it. And matter of fact, I was one of them artists coming up when I first met an artist, even local artists in the city that had a buzz. Hey, what's up, man? Because you feel like the conversation got to be, man, I'm trying to get a feature with you. You feel like that got to be your conversation. And you feel like that could be the introduction to break the ice. And that's not the case. Because now, when you don't got the money and you playing with somebody's time, so now they gonna never take you serious. Right. My thing is, hey, bro, keep doing your thing, man. What advice you got for a youngin? Hey, man, this and that. They wanna. That's a real question. Because you really want to know. Right. Like, at the end of the day, I want us to rock for real. We're going to be real. We're going to rock for real. Because let's be real. Once again, free game. These artists, these major artists, they don't charge each other for features.
Okay. So is that pretty much how you play it?
That's how I play it. That's how to move. Because I feel like it got to be worth your time. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I know where I'm at and I know what I'm building. And I know where I want to go. So I know that if I were to ask like a Lil Baby who charged $100,000 for a feature, hey, man, let me get a feature. He'll laugh because it's like, bro, like, we don't want to talk about that. Like, we cool. We just build it. And on top of that, it's still a business. I know that's not a benefit for you yet. You dig what I'm saying? Once I become in a position to where it's a benefit, it's like, come on, let's do this. I like what you're doing.
So would you look down on somebody for paying for a feature?
Not even.
Or does it just mean like they probably don't respect you like that if you pay for it?
I look at it like this. I mean, if you pay for it, my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? If you pay for it because you want the introduction to the relationship, okay, I paid you. That's the way for me to get the relationship. That's the way for me to get your market. But this is how I think. It's just me saying this on camera. I'm not knocking nobody to pay for features. Pay for y'all features. Do what you do because it is a business. That's how people eat. That's how people feed their families. But I would take, if I got to pay somebody $20,000 and you ain't really promoting my album, and it's not their job to promote it like that. I'd rather put that $20,000 in my marketing, my billboards, my promo, my press kit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather put that money into myself. Because guess what? They going to see it, bro. They going to see that internet marketing. You get billboards all around the city, they going to see that. They got no choice to see it. Right. I don't care if nobody even acknowledge you saying, you know what I'm saying? They going to see it. So you invest your money in these big platforms. Those big artists gonna see it. People don't know. You can pay Shade Room. You can pay the Neighborhood Talk. I was on Neighborhood Talk. Like you can do that. Them big artists, they see it. You get what I'm saying? So it gotta be. And then if it sound hot, it's a value. Let's be 1,000. Drake never charge. Drake don't charge for features. You know why? Drake don't need your money. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Probably charge too much anyway.
Exactly. You ain't paying no Eminem for Drake. Right. So Drake, if Drake like it and he see that you got motion and traction, they gonna get on it. Why you think Drake has been so successful and so dominant in the game? He sees stuff and hops on things before it gets out of here. Then when he put his stamp on it, it's all the way gone. Now it's globally known. Right. So that's how Drake stayed relevant, and it's a smart thing to do. You got to see it before it actually get out of reach. So that's a fact.
Dropping some knowledge, man. I appreciate you.
I'm always give people the game, man. Yeah. You feel me?
So like now go back again. How you be around a lot of celebrities now, a lot of artists now. They got a lot of entourages, right?
For sure.
Now you make it look easy, but is it really that easy to get around certain? Because I mean, the artists could be cool, but then they got an entourage that's just like.
You gotta look at it like this. You gotta never do too much. And on top of that, the artist is the big dog, so they gonna have to listen to him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say listen to him because everybody got a position, and people don't want to go back to what they used to go back to. Now, if you just all around crazy and acting silly and you just a big mouth loud person, and you want to be seen and this and that, then they got a choice to feel how they feel, and they can tell their partner, I don't think this dude right. But if you come around with a righteous spirit, people can sense energy. Like I can sense energy. I can sense when my presence is not wanted. I can sense when it's like, what dude here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I generally got love for a lot of people in a lot of crews, you know what I'm saying? And it's just because I'm just me. You know what I mean? I don't play the field. And a lot of people play the field. They go around one group of people, talk trash about one group of people, then they go around another group of people, talk trash about them, or they may be, you know what I'm saying, they may be conversing about what was said that night and telling people business. Me, I don't, man, that's y'all business, do y'all thing. We kicking it, we having a good time, we vibing, we chilling, turn the music up, y'all go on stage, you're gonna rock out. That's it. I don't care to know about no business. I don't care to know about what y'all got going on the street.
So now, was it easy getting around like Dirk and all going through Harlem, all that entourage? Is it like was it like I see him? What up, bro? Is it easy like that?
It's multiple times. I ain't gonna lie to you, because at the end of the day, Dirk never, Dirk don't talk. Dirk watch. Like he knows who's around. Like a lot of these cats, they know who are around. So they keep seeing you. They keep seeing your energy. They keep checking you out. And if your energy is pure and real, and you ain't on no funny stuff, he'll rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll rock with you. Dirk gave me some advice. He said, "Keep going, guy." Okay. He said, "Keep going." This is before Dirk had the wigs, before all this, before he called himself The Voice, all that. Like this when he just was growing his dreads back. Yeah. He kept seeing me all these places, and shout out Doo-Wop. You know what I'm saying? Be with Glow Gang and he be with Herb. Doo-Wop was like, "Man, you everywhere. Like you everywhere. This is like 3-4 years ago. He said, "You everywhere." Yeah. He said, "Dirk, folks everywhere." Dirk was just like, he like transporter, huh? Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you be going back and forth. But Dirk was like, "You just be cooling, right? You don't be on that. Y'all just be cooling."
Oh, so it is a certain. So you do got okay.
It's one of them things to be like they gotta. So
they already seen you. They watching you.
Yeah, watching. They checking my moves. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I don't gangbang, so I be out the way of that. You know what I'm saying. I'm just chilling. I love music. I'm in the industry, and I just want some game. I'm trying to get to the level you at, and he see that, he respect it, and it's just like, okay, he a cool dude. You know what I'm saying, and he out the way.
Now what you think about like how 50 Cent came in, right?
Yeah.
He was dissing a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
50 came in crazy.
Right. Also, you know what I'm saying, Chicago's on Rico Reckless. He did the same thing.
I heard.
Right. Now, how you feel about it? Because now we got, it's not, we don't got it. Atlanta got Amaretta dissing all the artists, and
I heard about that.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's a good way to come in the game and stay for a while?
Honestly, I feel like it gets you some traction as far as some, why is she talking about these people? But I feel like, that's a quick way, but anything quicker is going to always leave. You dig what I'm saying? 50 Cent legitimately had beef with Ja Rule. But he came in the game dissing How to Rob. Yeah. So that got his song, that got attention at Jay-Z, and Jay-Z gave him that little shot in his concert. But I think but 50 knew that was a playful song. That was a playful song. That was the first, nobody never heard of that. So, but when 50 really had some real beef, that's what turned him up.
Right.
And Murder Inc. was on top of the world.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So he had a legit reason. Okay, I feel like you one of the dudes that was involved with the shooting me. You stabbed me at the studio, this and that. I really want to end you. I'm really gonna come out with some hard music, and I'm gonna make you feel a type of way. So 50 legitimately had beef. People coming in the game dissing other people just because they don't really know these people. I mean, to each his own, but that's something I wouldn't do. You feel me?
Right. So what you got? I mean, what you got next coming up? Like, how? And then with you being all over, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you at with as far as features? I mean, I know, you know what I'm saying, a lot of your projects you don't have too many features. But like, and I do get what you're saying, you don't want to come around, let me get a feature, you want to build a relationship first. For sure. You know what I'm saying? But like, is there some like, man, I need to go ahead and get that because this is gonna take me here.
Yeah, it's a lot of cats, man. Like, man, shout out my brother Big Boogie, man. Like, I want to definitely do some songs with him because we really rock. Like, me and bro, I was in Atlanta. I went to bro crib. We was smoking in the Hellcat. He was playing some unreleased stuff, and we just vibing, talking about life. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Just genuine. You know what I'm saying? That's real life. We vibing. You know what I'm saying? We clicking. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Music come. But it's a lot of cats I want to get in the ring with, as far as music and have them on my records. Like, Dirk for sure, J. Cole for sure, Drake for sure, Future for sure. All the greats, man. You know what I'm saying? Moneybagg Yo for sure.
Right.
It's a lot of cats like Brett Fayez. I think he fired. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
The Weeknd. It's a lot of cats that I really want to get in the ring with and get this music popping. But I know that it takes time, bro. It takes time. It takes dedication. It takes hard work. Nothing really happens overnight. So it's just me really just proving my worth. It's like stock, right? Stock can go up and down. You can either sit on the stock and wait for it to cash in, or you can easily cash the money out when it reaches a certain point.
Facts.
I'm waiting for my stock to keep on growing. I ain't ready to cash in yet. So
when you think you'll get to that point, though?
Man, I feel like it's coming real soon, very soon, because the grind been steadily grinding. Like, it gets different each time you see me. Each time you see me, we get better. Sure. We get better and better, and we keep on building and building. So I feel like it's coming real soon. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said in one of my raps, man, I said creating my own lane. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like I've been creating my own lane. I'm focused on the YGN brand, focused on the artist that I got out in Vegas named Reese B. Which actually my bro. That's my brother. Okay. Focused on him. Focused on the label. Shout out Reese B. You know what I'm saying? Cole, one of the coldest artists in the world. I just started YGN Philly, and I just went to Philly, so I got an artist out of YGN Philly right now named A-Dub. So we really just been working, bro, and just really been trying to just build the conglomerate to make it worldwide. Like I said, I got a BMF mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how Meech just made nothing into something. He was worldwide with it. That's how I feel like YGN is. YGN took nothing and turned it into something, and people are taking notice to it. So if I can have an inspiration, leave my imprint on the world, I feel like I'm doing my job. And then I feel like if anybody that want to rock, they can rock. But we're going to stay, where's my big bro D-Boy? We're going to stay consistently consistent because they got no choice but to see us at the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I seen on another interview you had did, you said you were an influencer also.
Yeah, for sure.
And you get, so how does that work, right? How does that lane work as far as, you know what I'm saying, you being an influencer? Because it is a bag with that.
For sure, man.
So what is that, just posting? Or how does that go?
It's posting, it's promo. It's even going to certain events, man. Like, shout out Broadway Chicago. Broadway Chicago, the season of plays, they start in like August through like, I think like May is the last time before their season start. You know what I'm saying? So I always go out to Broadway Chicago. They invite me to plays. We influence it. We post about it. We talk about it. I love theater. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I was enjoying over the last, you know what I'm saying, couple months, was going to these screenplays. Last screenplay I saw was Tina Turner.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? The Tina Turner screenplay about a life story. And it's a coincidence because God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
she ended up passing 2 months later.
Yeah.
But man, those things like that is just different. It's different because it's not just sticking to just the rap lane, going to the concerts, going to those plays is like a refresher. So I influence in that way by talking about it, posting about it, tell people to go out and get tickets and do things like that. So, and if people want to like, promote brands with me, like clothes and things like that, I rock them. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely about being an influencer for sure.
So how is it for you doing shows, right?
Yeah.
I seen you did a few. I seen you do something out here. I seen you do something in Joliet.
Yeah.
How was it doing? Like how you know what I'm saying? How you like doing that? And like you said, do people recognize? Like what do people recognize you for? Is it just music, or do they feel like that's just the guy that be everywhere? Like what do they?
I feel like it's the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You got guys that rock with the music, and you got people that be like, he be everywhere. So I said in one interview, my brand is bigger than my music, and I used to hate that.
Yeah, right.
I used to hate that, right? But I'm like, you know what? The brand got to be bigger than the music, because guess what? You got these young kids don't listen to Jay-Z.
Right.
But Jay-Z was the coldest at his time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z still cold to this day.
Right.
Whenever he want to rap. But they know Jay-Z for what? He got Beyonce. He got Blue Ivory. He you know what I'm saying? He was a great rapper. He got the record label. Got Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? That's what we know Jay-Z for us, the young cats. But I know Jay-Z is coming up rapping. Big Pimpin'. I know that Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know his brand. Some people might not know 50 for rapping. People might know 50 for power.
Yeah, right.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's a brand, and the brand's gonna always carry you. Like, if I was just known for music, yeah, that's cool. But you gotta think it's a lot of greats in this, right? And a lot of greats is music at machines.
That's a fact.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I can say I'm up there with Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I can feel like my music is just as good as Drake. But guess what? Drake is a machine. Drake got all these billboards. Drake got all these number ones. People know Drake for that music. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music, Drake, we know Drake for music. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you want to focus, that's cool. Do that, but you just know that you gotta create other forms of income. You gotta create other forms of standing out. Waka Flocka told me a long time ago, "What make you different?" And I said, "I'm the hardest rapper out." Everybody say that. What make you different? I can make a lot of music videos. Everybody can do that. What make you different? Nobody can get a flow like me. Okay, people get flows. What make you different? I had to figure out that it's a $1 million game, $1 million dream, but everybody don't get the science of it. Once you figure out the science of your potion and what works for you, stick to it. I figure out what's working for me, and I'm sticking to it and expanding.
So speaking of a machine, right? Now you doing all this by yourself. Just
way.
Imagine though if you had like a PR team or something like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You don't ever think about that? Like, man, if I'm doing this on my own, if I had a team, a machine, I'd probably be out of there.
Man, I do think about it a lot because it's like, man, like I've been blessed to be able to learn every position. So it's like, if I know what I need to get done and what I want to do, and if somebody is lackluster on it, because at the end of the day, your career gonna always be your career. Ain't nobody gonna go as hard as you ever in life. You know what I'm saying? People can just do things for you. People can just put their input in, but at the end of the day, it takes you to really know the work and do the work. So if I were just to be like, it's really trusting people too. It's like if I were to just put, let's say 50% on people, and it don't go the way I need it to go, I'm like, no, let me get that 50% back, because I know how I'm gonna do it. I know me. I know my schedule. I know how I'm gonna post. I know this. I know when I'm gonna post. I know what I'm gonna post. I know I'm stacking up on my content. I know all that. Yeah. So it's really all the fact of just really, you know what I'm saying, trusting somebody, and we all have an understanding that if I'm going hard, I need you to go 10 times harder than me, because I know where I'm gonna take it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's really having a conversation.
So they just gotta go.
It gotta be on.
They gotta go hard.
It gotta be on go. Like, we gotta have something every day. Photo shoot, video. Like, I'm booking the photo shoot. I'm booking the video. I'm booking the studio time. I'm reaching out. I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm going. Sure. I'm talking to different interviews. Yeah, that'd be me in them DMs reaching out to those different platforms. Even if they're around the world. Like, let's say I had to go to Philadelphia. Shout out to Cooking Up 215. I reached out to them. They said, yeah, fly out. All right, cool. I'm coming. Because at the end of the day, that's helping my promo. That's helping my name get big in Philly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I tell everybody all the time, man, you got to get up and go. If you got a car, I don't care if you drive a bucket. If you get gas and you can get to state from like the Midwest to the Missouri to Indianapolis to, you know what I'm saying, wherever. Yeah. Gas your car up and go and get in them places and network with them promoters, network with them DJs. Man, I just saw Cedric the Entertainer on his last stop at for his comedy tour, right?
Oh yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out Ced, man, real legend. He said, hey, you be everywhere, don't you? He said, yeah, okay, then I see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be in these folks' face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Constantly, and it's like, that's Ced, that's a legend.
Yeah,
I mean, I grew up watching Ced on Steve Harvey's show and the Kings of Comedy tour.
Sure.
So to even have him to even know who I am and recognize me and show me love, it's a blessing. Like, his security, his bodyguard used to be Bernie Mac's bodyguard, former Chicago police officer.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me, he was talking to me, giving me game about the old days, things like that. So to even get game from them type of legends, it's like, man, we in the right spot. It's more than being a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking entertainment all around.
So, like, let me ask you, is there somebody that you tried but you really just could not get next to? Like, just somebody. Because right now, you can get next to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But is there somebody who's like, damn, I can't even, it ain't possible.
Man, it was, let me keep it gangster. Obama. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z, I never bumped to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? If Jay-Z was touring, I'll try to bump into him.
Right.
Beyonce, you definitely ain't gonna bump into her unless you really like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, unless you on some like Chance the Rapper type stuff.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Janet Jackson, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I mean, I synced at the BET Awards, but she had like 5 securities. This is like 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago. Okay. That's when I first went to the BET Awards. I'm like, damn, that shit is Jackson. Hold on, Miss Jackson. You know what I'm saying? She walking. But besides that, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, those elite. Nah, I got next to Drake one time. I shook his hand. We ain't talked, but I shook his hand though.
So that's what I'm saying. So like the ball pretty good then, because if you can get next to Drake, then
I shook his hand. I was like, Drizzy, like, what's up? And it was like it was one of them. So you know what I'm
saying. So what's next for you though, man? Like we got the album out
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Mixed Emotions 5. Y'all go cop that. First, what's your favorite one? What's your favorite song on that?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm loving that BMF Free Big Meech song.
Okay.
I love that song, man. That song just boy, look at, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, shout out BMF, man. I got like a real special relationship with them. Like I'm talking about like a real special relationship. Like, I can call Southwest T on the phone right now.
Okay. I seen you with him. I seen you.
I can hit his son up right now. I was just in the club with Southwest T daughter in Atlanta. Like they had the wrap up party for season 3. Season 3 was done. We was in the club. Da Vinci, the one that played Southwest T, he was in the club.
Okay.
She invited me out. I came to the club. I kicked it with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she's like, man, I'm glad you came out because I seen her in Detroit at a pop's crib. You know what I'm saying? And she don't got no social media, but you know, she hit me up and was like, I'm out in Atlanta. I hear you out here. Let's, you know what I'm saying, connect.
Yeah.
And just, you know, I got a real special place for him, man. Like, shout out Mama Meech, man. She showed me love. Shout out Nicole Flannery, you know what I'm saying, which is his sister. Sure. She showed me a lot of love. Like, I got real love for them folks. Like, and the fact of the story of just how Meech and Terry turned nothing into something. I don't care how they did it. Yeah. And they still talked about to this day. So that's why I had to come up with a song called BMF / Free Big Meech, because that song was real life. All my songs are personal, but to even be around them and to see how they show me love and they embrace me, and then even to hear how Meech talk, because at the end of the song I got an outro with Meech talking, and Meech just talking, and he's like, because the song 5 minutes long, and he just talk. I got 2 verses of hook, and I got Meech talking. That's why I say Free Meech. So it's like, man, once you're done, you gotta check it out, because it's really real. And I can't forget about my man J-Bo. Shout out J-Bo, because I said I ball like J-Bo.
Shout out J-Bo.
J-Bo, my man's too, from St. Louis, and we locked in. Sure. So the BMF is like a real family to me. So that's like my favorite song.
Now with you know what I'm saying, being around now, what's stopping you from, you know what I'm saying, maybe bumping into one of the female artists, maybe talking to them a little bit or something, and trying to get on, like, being on one of these reality TV shows or something? Like, you ever thought about taking one like a lane like that?
Like a reality TV show?
Yeah, like you know, and you gotta be real. You know how they like love hip hop or something.
Alright, so love it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, just on some promo. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I put like this. It would be one of them things to where I won't be no regular, but if the check right and they talking about just, because think about it, Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop, and Cardi B, look at Cardi B now,
That's a fact.
And you know what I'm saying, can't be touched. You feel me? So shout out Cardi B too, man. We still fight you on the ground. It's my homegirl. She lit, man. But it gotta make sense though. You know what I'm saying? My thing is because I feel like sometimes some artists get comfortable because it's a consistent check. It's like when you get a consistent check on a regular and you ain't gotta do shows and stuff like that, you can get comfortable with that. Especially if you making about 10,000 episodes and it's like 10 episodes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That could be like 100. You know what I'm saying? That could be 100,000, 10 episodes. So that's 100,000 right there. I do 10 episodes, but it gotta make sense because I don't want it to become to where we just know him for his love and hip hop, or he just, because I do a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta make sense. I gotta be on there one time and off, or 2 times and off. It gotta make sense. And when I want to become typecast, like, you know, a lot of actors that get typecast. Yeah. And like, it's like example, Urkel can never break out of Urkel. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, he probably is a great dope actor. Yeah. Jarrell Wright. That was my favorite TV show coming up. You know what I'm saying? Family Matters. Yeah. I didn't even call it Family Matters. I called it Urkel. So you know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't break out of that role. I don't want to get typecast to where I know where reality TV is, and I want to do movies. I want to do TV shows. Like, I want to do a BMF. I want to do a Power. Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? I want to get into different things, direct a movie, to write a screenplay. So I would use it as a stepping stone, but I wouldn't get accustomed to it, if that makes sense. No, that makes perfect sense, man. I appreciate you coming through, man, bro. I appreciate you for having me. It's a dope interview every time. Man, you know I had to, man, come on, man. I hit you. I said, bro, look, I'm in town. You said, man, I know it's raining. We ain't rescheduled nothing. Man, I'm tired. I'm off for like 40 minutes of sleep. But guess what? We thugging. That's a fact. I mean, every time you come back, man, there's something new. Yeah. And there's something bigger that you're doing, bro. Man, so I appreciate it. Much love, bro. I appreciate you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's your boy Chicago Realist. Yeah. Got the real Young G in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all artists too, go check out that thisistherecordpool.com. Drop your music. We gonna play it on the radio station. You know what I'm saying?
Then we got my boy Sketch Killer. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him too, man. Shout out to Summertime Fine. You know what I'm saying? We out.
You did.
Oh, and then also share, subscribe, and support that YouTube channel, man. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, put us in them algorithms. Keep running it up on our subscribers, man. Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Move your body.